You will never want to drink tap water ever again after you watch this video, and I'm going to show you exactly what the truth about tap water is and how many actual issues it's causing when it comes to testosterone, cancer, and killing your immune system. And at the end, I'm going to show you exactly how you can see actually what your tap water has and what harms it's causing you specifically. So if you go to this website, you can see what's going on in your water specifically. This is in my area, and you can see 125x above the health guideline, 143x, 290x, 1771x. It's crazy. I'm going to show you just some of the issues that arsenic, for example, is causing. And this is what we're drinking in our tap water. Like, look, potential effect cancer, potential effect cancer, 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 cancer. And this is just one of the effects. There's so many more effects that are not shown in here. And I'll show you a little bit about arsenic. And before you say like, oh, I don't drink tap water, or I'm not someone who drinks tap water, I drink plastic water bottles. First of all, many of the plastic bottle companies are just using tap water and putting it in a bottle and selling it to you. And secondly, if you're showering without a filter, you're just showering in tap water, and your skin is the largest organ. Like, this absorbs everything that is in our environment, the water, the air. It's absorbing the clothes that we wear as well. And if you're showering in tap water, you're absorbing that. And I'm going to show you a pretty shocking video, which is the chlorine absorption demo. And
let's demonstrate why having chlorine-free water to drink and shower in is so important. According to Dr. Martin Fox, the skin can absorb 40 to 63% of chlorine while showering and bathing. Dr. Kenneth Cantor from the National Cancer Institute states the risk factor in developing bladder cancer among people who ingested chlorinated water range from 12 to 27% higher than those who don't ingest chlorinated water. Here we're pouring plain, unfiltered tap water into 2 cups. Next, we'll use a chlorine test kit known as OTO to show there is a substantial amount of chlorine present in this unfiltered tap water. You can easily do this test yourself at home. OTO is available at hardware stores and pool supply stores. The cup with the clean hand is busy absorbing the chlorine and other chemicals into the skin, and we'll show you just how fast that happens. Next, we'll use the same chlorine test drops on the second cup of unfiltered tap water that the hand was just in.
He absorbed
In fact,
everything.
he'll even add a couple extra drops of OTO
like,
to see if any chlorine at all can be detected.
Pretty much
You can
absorbed
see
everything.
the OTO.
And now think about your shower. Like, you're absorbing everything in your shower. All these chemicals that, yeah, you're not drinking, but you're absorbing it through your shower. Imagine someone who takes a hot shower. The steam is something that you're inhaling, and your pores open up more when the water is hot and when it's steamy. So your body's absorbing so much more through the absorption of your skin, through the inhaling. And then let's say after that you go and you get a glass of water because you're thirsty. You're doing all possible types of the absorption of this water. So it's getting into you in so many different ways. And personally, before I had a shower filter, I would feel like dry and cracked skin. And it was so bad to the point where like I had to shorten my showers or just use cold water because your pores close up so it doesn't absorb so much. And after the shower filter, it's a game changer. It changes the way your skin feels, and it's amazing. But yeah, back to arsenic. So arsenic, of course, potential effect is cancer, and there's so many more health issues that come with consuming arsenic. There's a study that says that 5 years of low to moderate exposure to arsenic can lead to hypertension and other risk factors when it comes to your heart health. Like, this is crazy, just from 5 years of low to moderate. And this is 125x of the health guideline, which is insane. And if you look at all of these, it's just cancer, 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 everything cancer. And we wonder why we have more cancer than ever. And it's because this is a massive effect of it. There's the food that we have. The water is a big part of it. We're showering with this. We're drinking it. One thing I wanted to point out is this one, PFHXS. And it's 1,770 times above the health guideline. And this is known to cause cholesterol issues. Like, this is raising cholesterol, which is crazy. So many people just point the finger at red meat or whatever it is that's known to raise your cholesterol, and they point the finger at that. But there's things in our water that's raising our cholesterol, which is crazy. It's also known to cause liver damage and thyroid and immune issues, and just overall, look, including cancer, endocrine disruption, accelerated puberty, liver and immune system, and thyroid changes. And these chemicals are persistent in the environment, and they accumulate in people. And there's so many issues that come with this, and it's not just cancer. And the thing is that we haven't even gotten to the crazy part, which I'm about to show you right now. And it's this. In 2017 to 2019, 65.3% of women aged 15 to 49 in the US were currently using contraception. So they were using some form of birth control. And the second most used birth control form was pills. And the crazy thing about these pills is that after we swallow a pill, it doesn't take long for the ingredients to enter our local water system. That's because our bodies generally absorb a small portion of the dose. The rest of the pill, up to 90%, is excreted. So 90% of the pill is excreted, highly estrogenated urine going into the water system where the water supply can't even treat estrogen. They can't get rid of it. It doesn't have a filter for that. Do water plants treat for estrogen? No, conventional water plants are not specifically designed to remove estrogen. So all of this stuff is going straight into the water. It's going straight into our showers, going straight into our water that we're drinking. So even just 20% of this, which is 33 million women every single day, urinating highly estrogenated urine into the water supply, which can't filter it, and then it's going to all our water that we're drinking, we're showering with. We're absorbing all of this through the steam, some of us inhaling it. Then imagine how many women are just taking the pill and just throwing it in the toilet or throwing it in the sink and it's going back into the sewer and they're not even consuming it because they decided not to or something. I'm sure this happens. This is just an idea. And now all this leading to the overall decline of testosterone in men. The average man, it says recent studies suggest that a healthy 18-year-old male now has an average testosterone level closer to 450 to 600 nanograms per deciliter. It's a 15 to 30% drop over a few decades. And this is one of the major silent killers and factors of why the testosterone is declining for the average man. And of course, this is alongside the microplastic consumption is greater than ever. We have like a spoon's worth of microplastics in our brain from the consumption and we can't excrete it. The obesity rates is lowering testosterone. The polyester that people are wearing is being absorbed through their skin. That's why you gotta wear cotton or something that's not polyester, of course. So look, I've shown enough of an issue, but what's the solution? So number one, check the tap water that you have available for your community. You go to this website and you type in your zip code and it'll show you exactly the chemicals in your water. It may not be as bad as mine. Mine is pretty bad. So do your own research on that. And then after you do that, make sure that you're getting spring water. Check the spring water that's available in your community. See what the levels of each chemical there are. Make sure you watch out for fluoride, arsenic, and many of the others that I showed on this list. And if you are doing that, you should be good. And then also for the shower situation, you want to make sure you're getting a shower filter. There's many good brands online. You can go with the one that's in your budget. It's going to filter out most of the garbage in the water. And there you go. That's the solution. If you found value in this video, make sure you leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.